What is up, YouTube? It is BD2Easy bringing you another war recap from North Remembers. Remember to check out our clan channel, Clash in the North, to follow the entire recaps. But right now we've got OneHive. So the ladies and gentlemen over at OneHive coming at us in a random farming war, not arranged. They do have a bit of a disadvantage, only 2 Town Hall 11s to our 4. So, yeah, they've got 7 attacks left. We've got 1 Town Hall 11 attack left. Anything could happen here. They're down by 2 stars. I think maybe 1 or 2 more stars potentially for us. And then, of course, they have 1, 2, 3, 4 Town Hall 11s left. So you never know. Anything could, or Town Hall 10s rather. Anything could happen here. But, you know, make sure you follow Clash in the North for a full recap. They'll show all of the coolest attacks, and that is definitely worth checking out. So let's jump into my first attack, number 23. I believe this is Karim from OneHive. Jake went over that on the video once upon a time, I believe, so we're going to go with that. This is a cleanup attack. So we know that there is a P.E.K.K.A. in the CC. Couple archers, maybe something like that, but definitely a P.E.K.K.A. We do know all the trap locations, so we've got Teslas on the outside here. We've got Teslas on the very outside here. Double giant bombs here and giant bombs here. So, looking at this base, you know, it's kind of tricky. Definitely gave us a little bit of trouble. 2 people have attacked it so far. You know, coming in with the 3rd attempt, I'm going to do something different. I believe both of them kind of a queen walk from 9 o'clock and then go in, kind of rage here, and then have the queen go around this way. We're not going to do that. We're going to try something new. You know, looking up top, you know, I want my queen to take out the enemy queen, and I want my kill squad to move through the base. So what I'm going to do is drop the queen. Ooh. Do not like that. Drop the queen here. Whoops. How's that? That's a little better. Drop the queen here. I hate that top of the little thing there. She's going to take out the storages, the storage, the Tesla, and the elixir collector. Excuse me, drew a blank right there. And then she's going to move this way. And she's going to move that way because of the where I dropped her and how far the next building is on each side. So she's going to take that out. She's going to kind of cut the corner. And of course we're going to drop our healers on her. 3 healers. Because there's really no point defense anywhere around. So no need to do more than 3 healers. That should be good enough to take out the enemy queen with a poison spell. And then obviously the CC with the ability. Okay. So, once she takes out the barracks and the builder's hut, she's going to kind of cut the corner, go to the elixir collector. We're going to have 2 minions on this storage here, so that's going to create a natural funnel. So after the queen, standing right about here, you know, her range is 4 tiles. She's going to shoot the gold storage, and then she's going to move into the base. We're going to drop the poison on the queen. As soon as we see that exclamation point pop up over her head, you know, she's locking on to our queen. We should take that out, no problem. And then our queen's going to step up and pull the CC as well. And at that point, we're going to pop the ability. So all of these buildings are down. So here comes the second phase of the attack. Our golem's going to come in. And we're just going to drop 2 sneaky hogs here. come right in on that mortar, right in on the Tesla and the cannon. We're going to drop a couple wizards to funnel behind. Our second golem's going to come in over here. Same thing, we're going to drop our sneaky hogs right here. And what that's going to do is, once the first golem goes down, all of these point defenses are going to lock on, okay? So when the hogs come in, absolutely nothing is going to be shooting at them. So you get an added DPS. They don't have to cut through trash buildings. There's no weight. It just keeps your golem's health up that much longer to send in those hogs right away. And then we're going to have our wizard right here. That's going to clean up the trash. We're going to send in our valkyries on this lab, and they're going to kind of curl around this way. And we're going to send in our wall breakers right here to open up this wall. Okay. We're going to send wall breakers here if we can. Open up this wall piece for our queen on the top right. And that would just be a little bonus, get her going inside the base. You know, it is a lot of high HP storage right there, but it would keep her away from that air defense and that sweeper in case she goes around the outside. And it would eliminate a double giant bomb spot for our hogs. So that would be ideal, but not a huge thing. So brought enough wall breakers to have that flexibility, but not imperative. And you know, you can see there's not a lot of defenses around there, so it should be okay, but you never know with small bombs and whatnot. So after our Valks and our Barbarian King come in through this compartment, drop a jump spell here. That's going to bridge the gap, and everything's going to move into this compartment here. Okay, we're going to drop our heal spell here on our Valks and our Golem. On our Barbarian King, we're going to sprinkle in a couple of hogs if we can, as all these buildings become distracted by our main force. And then our final jump spell is going to bridge the gap between these four compartments here. And that's pretty much it. So we should sweep through the base from left to right. Our queen's going to do her thing from left to right, going from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Let's see how it worked out. Alright, here comes the queen walk. That's going to go down first. Our minions come down to funnel while our queen's doing her thing. There she goes. She's going to trigger that Tesla right away. Pop that, no issue. She's going to work on that storage, and then she's going to turn right and go straight for that barracks. Builder hut goes down. Tesla pops, takes out our minions. That's okay, we anticipated that. Tesla locks onto the queen, and so does the enemy queen. So there was a little bit of a scare, but no need to pop that ability, especially with a P.E.K.K.A. in the CC. If anything, you want to use the Rage spell because that P.E.K.K.A. is so dangerous. In comes a double skeleton trap, 5 archers and the P.E.K.K.A. So drop the poison on all of those little HP troops. Wait for that P.E.K.K.A. to jump over the wall. You know that he's not going to take a swing until he lands, and then pop that ability. There come the wall breakers. You can see one of them got fried by that mortar. Unfortunate. The wall does not break. So our queen's going to move on doing her thing. In come the golems. In come the hogs. Wizards down to funnel. And you can see everything's targeting the golems. Our hogs have not taken any damage whatsoever. Wall breakers come in from 9 o'clock. They're going to open up that compartment. Our Valks are moving in. They're going to take out the town hall very quickly. And look at those hogs. We still have 2 hogs left from spring traps. And they're just working on this expo. Our Valks are moving in. Jump spell just in time. Definitely don't want those Valks walking. Our queen, meanwhile, has taken out all of these buildings on the right side. and she eventually went down. There goes the heal spell. Rage spell down. That's going to move those Valks right through that Barbarian King. Our Hogs is going to help out. In come the Hogs from the backside. Really nothing targeting them at all except this Wizard Tower. Everything else is distracted with our Golems. And down comes the final Hog from the top. That's going to just distract this Wizard Tower and make sure that he doesn't do anything crazy. And at this point, we've got a Hog and a Wizard left in the bag, and it is over. Nice 3-star. Great job. And if you'll notice, I did not have a king on that raid. I forgot to gem my king in a war against OneHive, and I was lucky enough to have a good enough plan that I didn't need it, but I cannot believe that I forgot. That's, it happens. When you do your check and it says, "Are you sure?" and there's a little red X, don't hit attack. Some good advice for you out there. But I did, and it worked out this time, so, luckily we got that done. So, next attack was on Hell, and at this point, that previous attack was the last Town Hall 9 we had cleared, so that was number 23, and then it was only Town Hall 10, so obviously, the name of the game at this point will be scouting for the Town Hall 10 attempts. So if you're in a clan where you have Town Hall 9s, 10s, and 11s, you want to clear those 9s as fast as possible with your 9s, and then use anything left over to scout for the 10s. Try to take away as many variables as possible, get all the scout locations for the traps, find out what's in the CC, etc., etc. So for this attack, Don Donut gave me a plan, and I pretty much just followed it to the T. He had an idea of what he was going to do. Obviously, his troops are considerably higher than mine. He's got the extra spell space, the troop space. So, come in from the north with a queen charge straight into that town hall. Try to take out that Inferno Tower, a couple air defenses. Bring in some golems to back it up. There goes the queen. 4 healers on her. 4 healers on her, I believe. She's going to take this out. No small bombs there, so 2 wall breakers opens up that compartment. Queen's going to work her way in. She's going to take out this gold mine and then turn onto the air defense. No, she turns onto the town hall. She's going to trigger the CC, drop the poison spell and the rage spell. And you can see at this point I have 3-point defense on the Archer Queen. Terrible. You should never do that. I dropped the minion for the pups. It helps out for like a second, and then the air defense snipes it down. Alright, 6 wall breakers go down. They all hit a small bomb. They do not open up the wall. Drop the jump spell. That was just in case the wall breakers didn't work. We wanted to see if you could get away with a couple wall breakers, save a spell. Did not work out. A Tesla pops. That's gonna pull the king all the way to the north. And he actually does not target the Inferno because the queen shoots the king and aggroes him behind the wall. So right there you could tell that something needed to change. Dropping in the lava hounds from the north and from the west. And in come the balloons right behind. You can tell this is not going to get very far. The queen's up. 2 air defenses are still up. Both infernos are up. But activating all those air mines and air bombs and air skeletons was the name of the game. So a 37% scout attack. We hit a couple of giant bombs there in the main compartment. 3 of them, actually. 3 Teslas in the main compartment. 1 in the queen compartment. So not a bad scout at all. And let's watch what Don Donut did to this base. So he's going to come in with the same funneling minions. He's going to drop a balloon on that cannon. That's key because we had all those point defense railing on our queen while she was stuck on that hound. So the balloon's going to come in, take out that cannon, no problem. Very solid 1-for-1 trade. His queen's moving over, taking out that mortar. And there goes the jump spell. No need to waste troop space. We know that the wall breakers are prone to move left or right based on the wall, the way the wall is set up. It's going to drop 2 wizards and a minion behind with the poison spell and the rage spell. That's going to speed up the damage on the hound tenfold there. In comes a golem. In comes the king. And now the lava loon is already starting, deploying from the opposite direction that I had sent them in. Coming right into the sweepers. The queen should take out that first sweeper. There it goes. A beautiful freeze spell right there. Covering the Inferno Tower. The queen pops that king ability, takes out everything. Absolutely gorgeous. And you can see these loons are just working their way across the base. The hounds are all down at this point. Haste spells are propelling them through. The queen is still at full health. She's walking around the base. The loons barely take out that air defense, and then they're just going to kind of peter out after they take out this mortar. It looks like that whiz tower is going to take out the last balloon, but you've got the Golemite tanking for the queen. She's going to break through this wall. You've got pups all over the base. And basically, there's just not enough of the base left, and the queen can do it all herself. She's a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. Look at this. Golemites actually distract for the pups. That was key, so the extra pups helped with the cleanup for sure. And that sped it up. I know that he was running short on time, maybe 10, 15 seconds left at this point, but absolutely awesome attack from Ken, aka NR Don Donut. So there you have it. You can see how the scout attack just helped him adjust his attack a little bit. And that's the name of the game, man. You got to maximize your attacks and do everything you can with the attacks that you're given. It looks like OneHive made up another star. Duce took out Snyder, our number 10. So anything can happen. Remember, see you next time in the next video. Peace out.